Hey guys, Buffett and Kid here, back again. Welcome back to the Opinion Spot. Um, Definitely wanted to get out pretty much all the news, DC news that has come out for the various shows that are here, and I'm here to give my thoughts on that. As always, and as always, waiting. Once I give my opinion on the subject, as always, what you guys got to think. So the first one I think we'll start off with ladies first, and since I didn't talk about it earlier, before I think I'll talk about it now, being part of the whole DC TV news. So Supergirl has been casted, and I'm going to give my thoughts on this. And I found this cool fan art on Twitter of the actress. As you all know, her name is Melissa Boanist. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. She's been a part of the show Glee. She's appeared on episodes of Blue Bloods, Law and Order SVU, The Good Wives, Homeland, things like that. I did my research just to make sure I know what I'm talking about. I'm glad that they kind of went with not a very popular name. I'm hoping that she is hope she really gets into the character of because I believe she's Kara Danvers. But I'm hoping she will do a good job as Supergirl. I'm happy that they're doing a Supergirl TV show. At least somebody from the Superman family is on the big screen again. Really, we can all know that. Yeah, of course they're gonna have her probably, blonde her hair, but it also gives us a question: how much are they gonna go into? Will she wear the costume or things like that? I'm hoping she does some form of a costume. I don't really want it to be Smallville all over again. I don't want that. But I'm very happy for Miss Bionis for the casting. I hope she does well, and I will watch the pilot when it shows up, and then I'll do my judgment from there. I won't judge it now, but hopefully it does well, even though it's on CBS, where CBS is really more known for the drama and kind of comedy now. Not a lot of quote unquote superhero sci-fi action on CBS, but maybe this will turn, ties will turn. But I'm happy for her, and yeah, I'm hoping she does well as Kara. Now, the other news that came out for this is the fact that Jimmy Olsen has been casted. So this kind of is ironic, huh? Because we've seen this before in the Kelly Slater Supergirl movie, where Jimmy Olsen was in that movie too. Now, who they've casted as Jimmy Olsen, you can see right here, is a gentleman known as M.V.K. Brooks. If he looks familiar, yes, he is. So they seem to have changed the ethnicity of Jimmy Olsen, making him African American. Now, I've seen Mr. Brooks in Unnecessary Roughness when he was on that show that was on USA, the USA Network. But he's also been on shows like True Blood and Desperate Housewives and things like that. But I'm okay with that. I'm like, okay, but I can't really say like I'm shocked that they did this. It seems like now they want to change characters' race or ethnicity in a sense, especially the like supporting characters. We see in this a lot. So I good luck, Mr. Brooks. I hope you do well and at least kind of capture the the essence of Jimmy Olsen. But other than that, I'm fine with it. I don't really have too much to say. It's there, but we'll see where Supergirl goes. So definitely, I'm happy for them very much. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about is the Titans. Now I did a a live opinion spot with my friends Mr. J, Jeremy, and Cat Comic Uno. Had a lot of fun, and we talked about the Titans series. And supposedly the lineup of the series what has been leaked, and that's sometimes and once again, this is my problem with the age that we live in now, is that everything gets leaked, and there's no kind of anticipation of getting surprised. And I feel that sometimes people don't have enough patience to just wait. But even though, still, I'm here to give my thoughts on the lineup. Now, when I did the vid, some of the lineups were true. So what we have is, supposedly the lineup is this. As you can see here, Dick Grayson as Nightwing, Starfire, Raven, Barbara Gordon, and Hawk and Dove. Now, it's good to see that Dick Grayson is going to be on a TV series. We haven't seen Dick Grayson on in live action wise in terms of small screen since 1966 Batman. So go figure. But he's going to be Nightwing. Nightwing was a part of the Titans. You got to remember, guys, I'm a huge Teen Titans fan. I go back to Marv Wolfman and Perez's run. That was where I truly fell in love with the characters. And Starfire and Raven, it's good to see that they're there. Hopefully they can capture the essence of Raven, and by having Raven with this show, they can introduce Trigon, which would be great. Now with Starfire, it makes me wonder how deep are they going to go with Starfire in terms of her, very much her appearance. This character is so how can I put it, in tune with her body, in a sense. Like she has no problem with her body. Makes you wonder, when she uses her powers, will she always have the green eyes, where they're always green with no pupil, or will it be kind of like the cartoon where when she used her powers, then her eyes turned green? Barbara Gordon was actually that was a kind of a twist, because I think now, because once again this is going to be on TNT. What's TNT's slogan? We know drama. So I guess they want to play up the drama between, I guess, Dick, Corey, and Barbara. Love triangle. But it also makes me wonder: will Barbara be Batgirl? Will she be Batgirl, or is she just playing herself, or is she something else? Those things come to mind. Then the real wild cards are really Hawk and Dove. I'm not quite sure which Hawk and Dove pair they're using, but very interesting indeed for Hawk and Dove. So I gotta definitely say, interesting lineup. Does this stop me from watching the series? No. Heck no, it doesn't. It makes me more interested in seeing what they're going to do with this lineup. I've already heard people saying they're not going to watch because Beast Boy's not there or Cyborg's not there. I love those characters too, but Cyborg's not there, oh well. Beast Boy's not there, oh well. Hey, Bushido's not there, but I'll still watch it. There are a lot of characters that aren't there, and you got to remember, it's TNT, and once again, we don't know how big the budget's going to be. And if you put Beast Boy on there, you got to remember, guys, Beast Boy is a changeling. He changes into different kinds of animals. That's a lot of budget in terms of special effects to change the character into this animal and that. Cyborg, I think they want to keep on the big screen because he's getting his own movie, which still I scratch my head at in a sense. Don't get me wrong, I love Vic Stone, but still I'm a little iffy on that one. And but who's to say they won't show up? Who's to say they characters like Terra and Red Star and Aqua Girl, Aqua Lad? Who knows? They have a full Titans roster they can use besides like Roy and people like that. But we could probably see them. So please give it a chance before you judge it on the count of they don't have certain characters. Well, particularly one that's pretty much all I keep hearing. No Beast Boy, I'm out. It's give it a chance. That's the best way that advice I can give you guys. So, but interesting indeed. Makes me wonder where they're gonna go with this. Okay, and the last bit of DC news that I wanted to talk about for me is we finally get a glimpse of the Adams out costume or uniform for Arrow. First of all, I'm very happy for Brendan Roth. He goes from Superman to Ray Palmer, the Atom. Now, once again, I don't blame Mr. Roth for why Superman Returns was bad. I think it's just a bad script. He did the best he could, and he wasn't a bad Superman. Now he moves on to playing Ray Palmer. Now, right off the bat, the suit, as you can see, definitely is homage to what they do with the New 52. Everything now, especially with is New 52 kind of inspired. In the New 52, the Adams outfit kind of looks like this. It's kind of armored and things like that. But I also made the joke of like he looks like something out of games like Gears of War, Mass Effect, and of course even looks like the outfits, the suits they wore in Pacific Rim when they're piloting the Jaegers. I even made that joke on Facebook. Nice, but where's your Jaeger? But you can see that it is armor powered, and I can already clearly see they probably won't have him shrink. I'm kind of messed up about that, but yeah. And also, the one thing you can say is the fact that yes, this version of Ray Palmer, the Adams version of Ray Palmer, feels very much like Tony Stark, Iron Man. You can clearly see that it's like inspiration from that. Just the way this version of Ray Palmer acts, carries himself, feels a lot like Tony. But I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. It's just different. We all should have figured it would be different. We all should have figured that, being that it is on Arrow, they're gonna try to ground all the characters. So, that's why a lot of the characters that have been showing up on Arrow have been so grounded, like Brick. I really wish it was the real Brick with the rock skin and super strength and all that. They could have easily explained how he got his rock skin. They could have said he was in Central City, and Central City could be the key focus for a lot of characters in terms that they were there and that's when it happened. But I digress. I apologize. But other than that, the suit looks fine. I don't really hate it. It's gonna be interesting, and this is just a image of it. We got to see how it's gonna look in motion. So that's why I'm really looking forward to seeing how it looks in motion and when we really see it play out. But I can guarantee you he probably won't be shrinking. I think it's going to be more nanotechnology in terms of it's tiny robots that make the armor and things like that, but it's just going to be almost like a full-bodied armor, not a suit that he can shrink in size. If he does, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'm right. But I'm still happy for Mr. Roth. No ands and buts about it. Okay. So there you guys have it, guys. Just wanted to give my thoughts on some of the DC small screen news that we've gotten over the past few months. Tell me what you guys think of Supergirl casting so far. The lineup for Teen Titan for, well, it's not even called Teen Titans, it's just called Titans. The Titans and the Adams suit, the Adams look. And other than that, guys, thank you for listening. This is Mount Vernon Kid saying peace, one love, stay tuned, keep it real, guys, as always. I will see you guys next time on the Opinion Spot, where your opinion matters. You guys have a good night.